There he is, folks.
Is he?
All right. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Shane said I look like Michael Jackson and the guy he fucked.
Would want to fuck.
Mario, you look like you need to eat a mushroom. No, like Mario. Remember the game when he gets bigger?
All right, so I'm trying to figure this out now.
Are you Mario's a sweetheart.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope I'm not.
Are you pissed now that he dragged you in here, or are you like, fuck it? Let me see what's going on.
What the hell? What's going on?
Yeah, cool, man. This is great to have you here.
Yeah.
And good to see that. I've been seeing you on a lot of podcasts lately. You're doing a lot of you're out there and doing your thing.
You got to get out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
That was great. That was the
good
last
crowd.
Yeah, the show I just did. I got another one in a couple minutes.
Yep.
It was fun.
Yeah,
They're a good crowd. It's funny though, switching from like in the city to here.
Oh, completely different
'Cause
crowd.
We were just
Material.
asking people that. Like, what is like the difference? Do you think? Like, how different? It's got to be like night and day.
It's night and day.
Yeah.
Because here and in the city, like, kind of hate each other. I think
It's different.
it's not like hate.
Different
but, like,
types of people.
It's like the Red Sox and the Yankees.
Yeah, there's like the rivalry is
that's
very
a good way
real.
to put it. Yeah,
especially
it
when
is.
it comes to like Trump and politics. Like
Yes.
you know?
Different vibes, different types of people. I think out here, though, people could take a joke better. I think in the city, they get way offended really quick and easy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't. You'd be surprised though, because I do a lot of, like where I'm from is very red. I do, when you do the road, you do a lot of reds, like all that.
Sure.
Right, yeah.
And they can complain. Because if you go up and bash, they're like, oh, this is the same old liberal bullshit I've been seeing on TV.
Right.
So you gotta
Yeah.
try to keep it honest if you can.
It's
I don't
tough
know.
to ride that line sometimes because you got to keep it true, and
For
then you
sure.
know that the audiences are going to be different. You're going to get a reaction one way or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if it's funny, it's funny. So
That's
you
what I
just have to
think.
be yourself.
I
Do
agree.
you do a lot of that preparation before you come in? Do you like or
No,
what kind of
I-
audience? No,
No, it's
like,
usually
screw
the
it?
same. But you can. It's just funny where the crowd gets upset in both places.
Right. Yeah.
Versus, you're like, oh
Right.
shit, I forgot you guys were crazy out here. And then in the city, like, oh shit, I forgot you guys were fucking crazy.
And do you go? Is there any other place in the country where you see something like Mario?
No, he's very unique. I've
He's
never
in the-
seen a guy like him ever.
He's like Webster. He's like our own personal Webster.
Man, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's great. We love him here.
He's so funny.
He's like he's never ages. He's never grows
Him
up.
and Jim. I've never seen a guy like Jimmy in my life, like ever.
Oh, we can't comment on that.
Oh, really?
He'll whack. He'll get whacked.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be dead. Yeah. I was watching him yesterday. I was like, this guy is from a movie. I've never seen a guy like Jimmy outside of a movie.
You remember? Do you remember the band The Spin Doctors? You remember
Yeah.
We had the bass player from The Spin Doctors. He's a friend. He comes in once in a while. So we introduced him once. He said right to him, "Wow, look at you! You're like right out of The Sopranos." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh,
I
man.
thought he was gonna die.
Jimmy, I noticed something, and it seems to me like Italians do this, and I don't know if this is appropriate. It's because a lot of them are slow. so the way they joke is they give themselves time to come up with a reference by being like, "Look at you! You're always sitting there. Every time I see you, you're sitting there. You're like the statue of David or something." Like, they always give themselves like a
Like a
20
space.
seconds of
Yeah.
like, "What are you always writing now? Every time I see you, you're writing in that book. What's in that book? You look like you're like a meter maid or something." Like,
and you can't say anything during those 20 seconds.
no, it's a great
gotta
build
wait for
up. It's the funniest build up in comedy, isn't it? Time like, what? Look at this. Every time I see you,
'Cause
you're
he's
eating
sizing
something.
you up. He's like,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
look
yeah.
at you. You okay?
and then to stall, they'll say, "Who's
Yeah.
that guy? Who's that guy I'm thinking of?" You know, they'll say
yeah,
shit
Oh,
like
true.
that.
You know the guy with the nose, the guy with the fucking face. That guy.
Nice, man. Well, what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to watch the fight. There's a UFC fight tonight. Does this
Oh,
TV
is
get the
there?
internet?
I don't know. Does it get the internet? We can try to find the fight for you.
I don't
Well-
know, so look for it on my phone.
Well, I got it on. I can get it on my phone. I was just.
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah, you
matter.
can
We'll
screen- you
we'll
can
worry
screen
about this
mirror.
off air.
You can screen mirror on that
In
thing.
here?
Yeah.
I might watch the fights in here tonight.
Let's do it.
later on. Not right now. I'm sorry. Sorry to come on your show and be like, put the fights on, would you?
Who's
You're
fighting?
like using the TV over there?
There's a guy named Nate Diaz. He's like my favorite
Oh yeah,
UFC
yeah,
fighter.
Nate Diaz.
He's great. He's
He's
an
been around
idiot.
for a while,
He's the
right?
best.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. Is that what
He's,
you
well, he's like I'm sure he's smart, but he comes off like he doesn't talk shit like that. Like, you know how fighters are like very articulate and very
Yeah.
you know, like Muhammad Ali. Like Nate's just like, like that's how he's incredible.
Yeah, I remember Nate Diaz. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
on the
Hell,
show.
yeah.
Remember when they had the UFC, that
Yes.
reality show?
He has a story about that that's like the funniest story. He did Tony Hinchcliffe's podcast where he explains why he was on The Ultimate Fighter, because his older brother, Nick Diaz, was like a star.
Right.
And then so Nate, he was like, we always used to make fun of the guys that went on The Ultimate Fighter, and then his brother signed him up for it, and he was like, and he, he's a little brother. He's like, what the hell? Like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And then he gets there, and he's like, I was just going to leave right away. But then they set him up with a fight, so he's like, all right, I got to stay to beat this guy. I can't look like I left because I was afraid of him.
Right,
So he's like,
right.
so I beat that motherfucker's ass. and then they're like, all right, we signed another fight for you. He's like, so I fucked that guy. And he wouldn't leave because they kept signing him up for fights.
Yeah.
And then he won the whole thing.
Damn.
It's incredible.
Yeah, he didn't want to be there, and he ended up winning the whole thing.
And everybody else would like go to bed early. Nate Diaz would like stay awake, and the cameramen had to stay awake with him because it's a reality show. So he would stay awake till like 3 a.m. smoking weed. And the camera guy, it was just him and the camera guys. The other fighters were like going to sleep at 7 p.m.
Oh,
If I remember, Nate Diaz, he was funny also, right? Like,
Oh, he's very funny.
Yeah, he's like a funny guy.
Oh, he's hilarious.
In interviews and stuff. Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, man.
So he's fighting tonight.
He's fighting tonight. It's going to be a tough one. He's fighting, I think, Leon Edwards, this big, jacked black dude. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, man. Plus now Nate's got to be at least in his 30s now.
Yeah.
mid
He's
to late
probably
30s.
like 37,
Yeah. So
maybe older.
That's what's tough about any kind of
this
at being an athlete is you age out quickly.
Yes, but I mean, fighting is somehow there's guys in the UFC that are old as hell that keep. I don't know.
I don't know how they do, like Chuck Liddell type of guys.
Yeah,
Chuck Liddell was the best, man.
he was
badass.
great.
Yeah.
But then what sucked with Chuck Liddell is the sport like caught up with him, because when he started, it was like just about being a badass and tough. Not saying he
Right.
wasn't a great fighter, but
Right.
then the sport like really took off, where like athletes were getting involved.
Yes.
Versus just like guys that would win
Tough
a bar
guys.
fight.
Right, yeah.
And then he started getting knocked out like every
Yeah,
fight.
almost every fight.
Every fight he was getting laid out.
It was sad to watch, man.
It was.
So do you shorten the set tonight? You're like, all right, guys, thanks. I got to go fight. Watch a fight.
If I can set it up on the in between time, I got to figure out a way.
What time's the fight? Like 10,
the
10:30?
the pay per view starts at 10, so hopefully I can buy it and just pause it, and then when I get off, watch.
Just fucking
I'm not a
put it
big
on.
UFC guy, but the Nate Diaz is. He's worth.
I love
He's
it.
so
I love
funny.
UFC.
He's got
I
a
love
chin.
it.
He just walks into punches and he slaps people.
He's tough. He could take
He's
it.
mean. He flicks people off during the fight.
Is he talking about Nate or is he talking about Jimmy again? I forget.
Hey, how you doing?
I would not want to bother that guy.
No, not at all.
Good lord.
I know a couple people. Bada bing, be done.
Look, I already set it up. I can tell you how Nate's going to do.
Yeah,
You don't have to watch nothing. Save your money on the pay-per-view.
But through the last few months, like through the summer, I saw what you did. You had a sketch that you
Yeah.
did where you guys are like a car dealership. That should be
Yeah.
a TV show
We're
or
working
movies.
on, we're
you were
working
great
on
in that.
Thank
man.
you very much. Me and my friend, we made a sketch show called Gilly and Keeves, and it's just a bunch of the Philly comedians working. It's fun.
It's really
Fun to
good.
do.
It's kind of
Yeah?
like it feels like the Office kind of thing where it's
Yeah,
like,
that one. Sure.
and it's in this car dealership, and you play like the main guy.
Yeah.
And I see you through the years. I didn't realize how big you are. You're like a big guy.
Yeah.
And he just towers over these other guys, and it's this really great kind of show. You guys should watch it when you get a
Okay.
chance. It's
Yeah,
really
It's
good.
Gilly and
stuff.
Keeves. It's on YouTube.
And I
Okay.
commented like crazy on it.
Thanks, man.
Saying, I don't know if you
Fuck SNL or something.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
read my
probably.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. I
That's
said that.
it's every comment.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck SNL.
Yeah.
They lost. They lost. That show sucks. No,
Oh,
You
man.
must sit back and watch SNL and be like,
dude, you dodged a major bullet on
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
And you survived. You
Absolutely.
survived.
What was
You
the bullet?
survived.
Millions of dollars?
Would it be
It's a hell
millions?
of a bullet.
But I think now you're taking a different path to the million. You're going to get
Yep.
there.
Hopefully.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I think it raised your stock amongst the people, like the
Hopefully.
comics.
Yeah. It definitely was a good, like, if I had to have it happen again versus not happen, yeah, of course, I'd take it. I'd rather have been on the show and
Yeah.
done well on the show. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
I think I could have done well.
I think you would have.
But we'll see. I mean, I might have done well, or they might have just blocked me out.
Dude,
But
some
who
of the
knows?
bits that you do, like the sketches you do, if they would have put those on SNL,
Yeah,
that's
I
real
love your
funny, real
sketches.
writing.
Oh, thank
It's
you very
not
much.
cheap.
Thank
yeah,
you, guys.
It's not like SNL is going for the cheap, easy laugh.
Sometimes they do, yeah.
Yeah, you are thought out.
Thank you. Well, we have time. Well, actually, no.
You're better
I don't
than
mean
them,
to
is what
defend
he's
them.
saying.
Yeah, you don't have a week to do it.
We don't have a week with a team of writers, though. It's usually
Right,
just my
yeah.
one friend, John, writing everything. Yeah.
Well, thank you to John.
Yeah.
Yeah, McKeever.
But that's awesome. I'm hoping that I'm sure you're you're pushing all that stuff, and you got
We're
people,
trying.
and you're working it.
We'll see.
Yeah, man.
We'll
Well,
see.
we're on your side, and that's the thing too. It was kind of like, I don't know if martyr is the right word, but you kind of took a bullet, but a lot of people supported you. You kind of found that the people who love you the most, in the
Yeah.
comedy community.
Yeah, that
lifted
was
you up.
nice. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, hell yeah. It was a really great experience. Yeah.
The trials and
I had a
tribulations.
great time.
I wasn't coming out of
canceled.
it. Well, when you go through, I've never, gone through that yet. I'm not famous enough, or nobody gives a shit about enough
No
to
one
be
has.
canceled like that. But
Almost no one's gotten canceled.
yeah. So when you're canceled, how does it feel? Like, what do you go through? What's that like, man?
I don't know. I was kind of in shock because I went from nothing to canceled. You know what I mean?
You got
a lot
famous
of people
for
get
being canceled.
Yeah, a
almost.
lot of people are famous before they get canceled. I just got a show, and then the whole country was like, "Fuck him." Are we allowed to swear on this?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I've sworn a couple times.
It's a Catholic station.
Nice.
That's all right.
I don't know. I wasn't like. I mean, there was obviously a ton of emotions, but like I don't know how sad I was the whole time. I was just kind of like, "Holy shit! I can't believe this is happening."
Yeah.
The whole time.
I felt like immediately people came out to your defense, though, right? Did you feel?
Yeah, there
that?
was a lot of people that defended
Sure.
me. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Twitterverse could be rough, man.
The Twitterverse is just terrible.
Yeah, man.
It's bad
They just
all the
look
time.
they just look to be mad.
They look to be mad, but it also people like seeing someone get dragged or canceled like that. So like even I find myself, I'll see someone getting canceled, I'll be like, oh shit, what'd they say? I can't wait to see what they said.
But that kind of, you tell me if I'm wrong, because we, like Don said, we never experienced it, but it does fade. Like
Oh, for sure.
yeah. So do you think about that at the time, thinking this will pass, or you're like, fuck, man?
I don't know. It's kind of like any major event in your life where like it's like a breakup or whatever. Where you're
Sure.
like, this will never be the same. I loved her, and then it's like
Could you not watch the show anymore? You're like, fuck
no,
that
I
show.
watched it.
yeah.
I watched it way more than I did before. I never watched that.
See how
Now
bad
you're
it'll
critiquing
be.
it. Critiquing it. That sucks. That one
No,
sucks.
well, there was of course I was happy when if it sucked.
Yeah.
But
Elon Musk.
every
get
once
outta
in a
here.
while I'd watch it and be like, damn. Like that, there were certain things that would have been cool. Like the coolest thing would have been to the intro when they do the face, like
Right,
it's,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey,
you know,
Shane
Pete
Gillis.
Davidson, like that whole fucking thing. That would have been cool. I was looking forward to that.
Now, do you know Pete through the?
I know him vaguely, yeah.
Because I was just wondering if he had like what he thought. Like he was probably like.
Oh,
"That's fucked
he
up."
was, yeah, he was just like,
Well, if he's cool,
it comes and goes.
if
Yeah.
he-
Because
Davidson
he's
was,
gotten in trouble.
Yeah,
this is
sure.
what he should have done. If Davidson was cool, he would have then gotten the editors to make that clip. And who does the announcements now? It's not Don.
Oh,
Porter.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
the guy who used to be on the show, Daryl Hammond, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it might.
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
He would have gotten Daryl Hammond. He would have gotten the editors, and he would have just made that little clip
Yeah,
and
yeah,
given it to
yeah,
you.
that would've been
Shane
funny.
Gillis.
We
would've
can
been
do it
very
right
funny.
now if you want.
Oh, no.
You just look right at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera.
Hold the beer up, and I'll do it.
yeah.
Get the sax music in the background.
Ready? And Shane Gillis, everybody.
There we go. Look,
make
we made it.
everything
It's
better.
fine.
Your dreams come
See,
true.
now
Great.
you're all better.
Yeah.
Fuck the $1 million. You're
I gotta go. I gotta go do this show,
Dude,
guys.
thank you so much
Of
for
course.
popping in here,
Thank
man.
you guys for
We
letting me do
appreciate
this.
it.
This was
You-
fun.
You rock,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks
You guys
so
are
much.
awesome.
Yeah.
Right back at you. And
Shane Gillis, everybody.
if you really do need the fight, let us know.
Dubs Radio.